As Elon Musk targeted USAID last week, it felt like his attacks came out of nowhere. But looking closer at his recent posts about the agency, I found a deeper backstory into this anti-USAID campaign that's been building for years. There have long been some critics of where and how USAID spends funding, but the agency has received mostly bipartisan support, and before this month, Musk rarely mentioned it online. That all suddenly changed the first week of February. In these over 150 posts, I saw Musk was interacting with one person more than anyone else, Mike Benz. Benz is a former alt-right YouTuber who used to make videos pushing racist conspiracy theories under a secret alias, Frame Game. In 2018, he deleted his channel and got hired at the Trump administration, first as a speechwriter for Housing and Urban Development Secretary Ben Carson, and then for a couple of months at the State Department. But he was relatively unknown until 2022. That's when Benz set himself up as a researcher and pundit fighting against perceived government censorship of conservatives. Musk has promoted his work for years, and Ben started posting regularly about USAID in 2023. More recently, he's been doing a lot of interviews about it.
USAID is one of the most disturbing organizations in the entire federal government. It may rank #1, in fact. USAID is under the cloak of being a humanitarian aid organization designed to advance U.S. foreign policy, is assigned the dirtiest tasks that the State Department can't get caught doing.
The thing is, it's not the first time Benz has done something like this. A Georgetown professor who wrote a book on French creators told me she's seen Benz, quote, run the same playbook forever. Pick a villain, say it's tied to the CIA or deep state, and then act like he has insider knowledge about it. Before USAID, Benz even pushed a false theory in 2023 that Taylor Swift was part of a deep state government plan to get Biden elected. He falsely claimed that this video, where a researcher suggests a celebrity like Taylor Swift could help combat disinformation, was the moment NATO, quote, turned her into an asset. Now, neither Musk nor Benz has offered any tangible evidence of the crimes they say USAID committed, and they didn't respond to my requests for comment. But a lot of their posts include misleading claims or outright falsehoods that can be easily debunked, like accusations that USAID was funding news agencies like Politico. Government records show agencies across the federal government were actually paying for premium subscriptions. Ian Bremmer, founder of a geopolitical consulting firm, agreed that USAID and other government agencies need reform.
But the idea that the organization is somehow criminal or evil or that all the money is wasted is on its face ludicrous.
Meanwhile, the impact of Musk's assault on the agency is already being felt. Even after a federal judge directed the administration to pause a funding freeze, critical medical supplies, medicines, and food have been withheld from international recipients who've relied on USAID's life-saving support for decades.